Hey, everybody. Happy June 1st. And I say happy June 1st because it's been 2 years that Nisha's Network has been alive and well. God has blessed us to see 2 years. Of course, we started during the pandemic. And a lot of amazing things happened during the pandemic. And so you guys got to hear a sneak preview of my new intro song by my cousin, none other than the master producer and director, Will Fuller. So shout out to Will, who came in and just wrote me a whole new song and made it amazing, right? Sometimes stuff has to catch me a little bit. So we're going to be playing the new song pretty soon. I'll play it at the end, but you all got a sneak preview of it. I may play the whole thing. But today, for my anniversary, I'm so excited. Like I mentioned, during the pandemic, 2020, you all know Clubhouse became a part of my life. And I just have to say that God just opened up massive doors through Clubhouse, massive relationships. So for our anniversary, I'm going to introduce you to someone who really was a blessing to me. So I'll tell you a little bit of story, but I'm going to bring her on, and that's none other than the beautiful, gorgeous Mrs. Alicia Boateng.
Hi!
Hey, girl.
Thank you for that beautiful introduction.
You are welcome. Listen, and it's not we don't get to talk much because our lives have become fast forward since the world has opened up. But let me just tell y'all why Alicia's so special to me. Because at a moment in my life when I felt like, why did I do Nisha's Network? And does anybody and on Clubhouse, you know this, Alicia, being a coach and having a business, you came on Clubhouse and everybody in the kitchen sink wanted to tell you what you needed to do, how you needed to get out there, what you need to do to
Yes.
promote, what you were doing wrong. I don't quite get your message. Your
Yes.
message, what's your niche? All of those things. And at a point where I was kind of feeling like, why did I do this again? And my salon is about to open again. And what am I doing? And then I get a message on Instagram, what's my address? And let me tell you all,
Stalker style.
then we had to go through Instagram. And when I tell you, I got the most beautiful mug in the mail, you guys. Y'all see my Nisha's Network logo? And this just made my heart so happy. So let me just say, it came at a time, Alicia, when I was feeling like, what am I doing? And then you got me, or the Lord used you to get me. I don't know. My husband bought the Nisha's Network pillow. But when I got this in the mail, this celebrity glam cup designed in my logo, girl, you stole my heart that day ever. I'm telling you, anything Alicia has, I'm sharing it. So I want her to introduce us. And not only that, you guys, she is being featured at the Essence Festival this year. So I'm gonna let her introduce herself and then tell us about the being featured at the Essence Festival this
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for bringing me onto your stage. I'm
year.
so happy to be here. My name is Alicia Boateng. I am in Coral Springs, Florida. I'm a celebrity cup designer. That's how I like to introduce myself. And
Yes.
the reason why I am a celebrity cup designer is because I'm fortunate enough to have celebrities love my work. And I don't take that lightly at all, at all, at all, at all. So what I do is I design coffee cups. So I wanted to introduce you to a couple of them. And
Yes.
throughout the show we can introduce other ones, but this one is Lucia. Every year, I started my business in 2019. And so when I started my business, I really didn't have a direction as to where I'm going. I knew I wanted to do something. I was a wedding and event planner before for 20 years. And that just, it was overwhelming. It took over, it was stressful. My mind just wasn't there anymore. My heart will always be, weddings will always live in my heart,
Uh-huh.
but it just wasn't there anymore. So I knew that I wanted to take a new creative direction, and so I started Alicia Boating Designs, and cups were nowhere near the start of that business. I got a Cricut machine, and I just knew that I wanted to make signs, and I just wanted to put vinyl on everything. I didn't know what I wanted to do. So of course, I'm competing at that point. I was competing with stores like Hobby Lobby and Michaels and
Yeah.
all that stuff that has all those signs. And so what happened was 6 months into the business, we decided that we were going to do a pop-up shop at the local mall. And I had already started playing with a couple of the cups. And the reason why I started
Okay.
playing with the cups is because I'm obsessed with coffee.
That's
Obsessed.
why we're related right there. That's one reason. Okay. That's the first reason.
Totally obsessed with coffee. And one day, I've been drinking the same brand for 25 years.
Oh, wow.
And that's how obsessed I am with the coffee. And so one day I just looked at my husband and I said, if I loved my cup as much as I love my coffee, it will make the morning experience different.
Okay.
And sure enough, I had some stones here and there and I started playing with it and I designed my first cup. And, a couple of weeks later, I would just put it on social media. I would send them to my friends and so forth. So then when we decided that we were going to do the pop-up shop, the main focus on that was I had Christmas decor, I had Hanukkah decor, and I had a couple of cups. And so within 2 weeks of being at the pop-up shop, people would come to the shop asking me for the cups.
Wow.
And I was like, wait a minute. That's not what I'm trying to sell. I'm trying to sell all this other stuff that I've made.
Wow.
And so that's when I knew that I had found my target market,
Okay.
that I did something that people wanted. And it wasn't just something that they wanted, it was something that they needed in their life.
Yeah.
And that's how I
Yeah.
came to realize that. So that being said, every year since then, I have a Girl of the Year cup. And this is Lucia.
Lucy is
And Lucia
pretty.
means light.
Yes.
And she's my 2022 cup.
Okay. So if we want to order, you all see the website going across the screen. And I love that. I love that you but tell us a little bit about you're going to be at the Essence Festival. How did that even come
Oh
about?
my goodness, I'm so excited. I'm getting chills right now. In 2020, we were signed up to participate. And so, of course, a week before, right before I was going to make the payment, everything was ready to go. They shut it down because of COVID. So I said to myself, I was disappointed, of course, but I said to myself, this is God's way of telling me that I'm not ready. I wasn't ready. My business wasn't where I needed it to be. And although I was disappointed, the way that I looked at it was exactly like I just said. God has something better for me. So then,
Okay.
of course, 2021 came. There was an Essence, but it was only virtual. And this year, I said, you know what? I'm gonna leave it in God's hand. I'm gonna pray. And I hear this a lot through all my messages that I hear, especially from Oprah Winfrey, because I love her. And she was interviewing somebody once, and they said, I think it was Kerry Washington, said there, God says has three answers for you. Not now, something better's coming, or like, don't worry about it, you're gonna get it.
Yeah.
Obviously,
I,
I'm
I
not
remember
saying it
I remember
correctly.
that. I don't remember exactly, but I remember that. Yes.
Right. And I should have written it down, but I didn't. So that's my bad. But and that's the way that I thought about it. And I said, God, if you want me to participate in Essence Festival, which is such a huge, huge platform for me,
Yes.
you will lead me there. You will do everything you will direct me in the path that I need to take,
Yes.
so that I will be accepted, because it's a very tedious process that they go
Absolutely.
through to get accepted to be,
Yeah.
I mean, they want pictures, they didn't ask for samples, but they definitely want pictures. They want to see what I look like, they want to see what my husband looks like.
Really? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and I don't blame them. I mean, they don't want just anybody there participating there. You know what
Correct.
I'm saying?
Correct.
Like, they have a standard that they need to stay within, and I was lucky enough to meet their standards.
So,
um
that's so funny. Like, I can't even imagine the product quantity you're gonna have to take to the Essence Festival. I mean, I know you're gonna sell out.
Yes.
But why don't you show us some of your designs? Like, if you all are just watching, please share. This is my design, my personal customized design by Alicia, and I'm very grateful, from Alicia Boateng Designs. So go ahead and I'm getting
So
that.
this is Tiffany, and she was named. All my cups are named, and Tiffany was actually named after Tiffany and Company, not Tiffany Haddish.
Okay, okay.
Um, I know everyone's always like, "Oh, did you name her after Tiffany?" So this is actually named after Tiffany and Company because once I saw the pearls and I had the design that I wanted to design on her, she brings out the bling and the glam and all of that fun stuff. So that's why I named her Tiffany.
Very beautiful.
This is very near and dear to my heart, which is my Maya Angelou. Maya
Beautiful.
Angelou, right now, I only offer her as a cup. I did this actually as a sample for something else. Um, but she's just so beautiful. And she's part of the
Also
Black
a mug.
Excellence
She's
Collection.
like a mug, in a mug, as
Yeah,
opposed.
yes, she comes in a mug. I don't have one right here, but she does come in a mug.
Okay.
And Maya Angelou is part of the Black Excellence Collection, which was created to commemorate and honor the Black women in our history. So
Wow.
originally, that collection started with Madam C.J. Walker.
Okay. Oh,
And
wow.
yes, because I absolutely love her. I love her story, and
Yes.
that's how I connected with Octavia Spencer, actually.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Because of that movie, she portrayed, and Self-Made, she portrayed Madam C.J. Walker. And one of the things that resonated with me so much in that movie, I mean, and I saw it, I've probably seen it over 20 times, is when she was in her deathbed, she was speaking with her attorney, Ransom, and she's just been diagnosed, saying that she's got kidney failure
Yeah.
and she's not going to make it. And she's talking to her attorney, telling him she wants to have a convention in her house with 10,000 women. And I'm like, that is totally something I would do.
Right. You're not
I
gonna
mean,
let them just beat you, right?
she's
Yes.
constantly thinking of what product she's going to come out next.
Yes.
That's
Yes. Yes.
me.
Yes. Yes. That's so good. That's so good.
That's me. And I was actually able to get a cup to Miss Alelia Bundles, which is her great granddaughter.
Wow.
So yes, I was very happy that she
Did you
that she
take
has that
pictures,
cup.
or no? You just got you got the cup to her.
I got her the cup. I
Oh,
sent it to
that's
her.
so wonderful. I think
I sent her
everybody
the cup.
should take a picture of the product and send it to you. Well, I love that. But one of the other amazing things about Alicia is the fact that you give back. And that's the part that is so important. So you're giving back too. And you can go to her website, aliciavoting.com.
.com.
She's the president, her husband's the vice president. But tell us a little bit about who you give back to and the organization.
So I partnered up about a year ago, a year and a half ago. I partnered up with Girl Pride Africa, and basically it's an organization based in Africa. And of course, I have ties to that because my husband's family is from Ghana.
Okay.
So I knew that I definitely wanted to become partners with an organization, especially in Africa. And then this one she just connected with me, and I knew that it was the right one that I needed to partner up with. So this is an organization that empowers young mothers, like 12 and 13-year-old mothers. And so they teach them how, life skills. So they teach them financial independence. They teach them how to sew. They teach them how to cook. They teach them how to write, how to read, because most of these children do not know how to write or read.
Wow.
Right. So when they purchased the Lola Cup, which is named after the founder of Girl Pride Africa, when they purchased the Lola Cup, we give part of the proceeds go back to the Girl Pride Africa.
Wow.
Yeah,
That
and we're
is
very
so
proud
neat.
to be a partner with them.
Now, is that all over Africa, or is that strictly it's strictly,
I
in
believe right now they're in Kenya.
Okay.
They're in Kenya, and they're also in Zimbabwe. I'm
Okay.
trying to get them into Ghana.
Okay. I know, I'm sure.
I'm
Yes.
trying to get them into Ghana.
Yes.
My mother-in-law was just actually there. But yeah, I'm trying to get them into Ghana because I think that'll be a great organization to be there.
Wow. 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 So tell us a little bit. I know one of your sayings is your purpose in life is to empower.
Kingston. Sorry.
Hi, Kingston.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
Good and you?
This is so
Sorry.
good. This is real life, okay? We love real life. You're so handsome.
Thank you.
You had to come see mommy.
Okay. All right. I'll see you. He's telling me he's going to football practice.
Okay. Look, and I know you're a
Sorry.
football family. We know that you're a
We
football,
are.
but I was gonna say that you one of your purposes in life is to empower women to feel beautiful. So tell us a little bit about that because these designs are absolutely amazing, and they're so pretty. But tell
Thank
us
you.
about that a little bit.
My mission really is if I put a smile in your face, especially first thing in the morning, then my mission is accomplished. You know, as moms, as wives, as business owners,
Yeah,
as employees, we run such a busy life. Very few times do we have 5 to 10 minutes to ourselves. And if
yeah,
I can be a part of those 5 to 10 minutes by making you smile, by looking at a beautiful cup, by
yeah,
just looking at it and admiring it and just reciting your affirmations, because that's usually what I do when I drink out my coffee out of my mugs. um you know, when you recite your affirmations and you're in a good place mentally,
yeah,
I personally feel that it sets the tone for the rest of the day. And so my mission is to make you feel beautiful, confident,
yeah,
empowered, ready to tackle whatever the day is gonna, whatever challenge the day's throwing at you. And you've looked at your cup and you've smiled. It's made you smile. It's made you think of something that made you happy,
yes,
and that sets the tone for the rest of the day. And that's really my
yes.
mission.
I think that is so beautiful. So you're handcrafting these yourself?
Yes, I have a team that I bring
Okay, I
on.
was
You
about to
know,
say I don't know how
yeah.
you're gonna do it.
I do. I'm the head designer. So whenever I
Okay,
am going to come up with a new cup or a new collection, I'm the one. And it's funny because we have like the drinking squad.
yeah,
And
okay,
that's basically the drinking what I call the drinking squad is some loyal customers that have been there from literally day one. And what I do is I it's almost like a committee, and I run the design by them, and I ask them for their feedback. And that's very valuable to me because a lot of times they'll tell me I like it, but it's not giving me the wow factor. And other times with the like with the Maya, for example, immediately I didn't have to change anything. I just did it. I sent them a picture immediately. It was like an immediate response. They all said yes. So I
wow.
didn't even have to think about that.
That is so amazing. So, oh my goodness, my next question just left me. Well, I'll go into the next part.
Sure.
How do you balance being a mom, a business owner, and supporting other women and empowering them, and then keeping yourself together and grounded as well?
It's hard. Whoever tells you is not that it's easy, they're lying. It's hard. It's very hard, especially because I am a workaholic. Like I'm
Are
literally,
you
I go to work.
really?
Yes. I don't know. It's very hard for me to relax. Very hard for me to relax. And so, which is why I relate to Madam CJ Walker.
Yeah, because she kept it moving for sure. Yes.
Yes. Yes. So it's very hard. It's very hard to juggle. I feel that time management for me is very important because I need to be able to start at a certain time. I need to stop because when the little one comes home from school, he's starving. He needs me to give him food and attend to him, do his homework. Of course, the rest of the family needs to eat dinner. You know what I'm saying? So I really have to manage my time very wisely in order to take advantage of the times that I'm awake.
Yes, I hear you. When you're not passing out, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
how did
And
you
I'm
have
such an
time,
early bird. Like
Alicia?
I wake up early in the morning and I go to bed early. So that's always like, my challenge because my husband is the late night.
So how did you have time to do Clubhouse? I mean, because now my time is really taking a step back because I haven't been able to commit. But how did you have time to do you think that it enhanced your mindset or your growth, or do you think it was just something socially? Well, it would build relationships, okay? Okay, I couldn't wait to this interview. I'm gonna tell
No, I
you.
actually I thank you. I appreciate that. I like Clubhouse because often I listen to it while I'm working. So it helps. That's how I'm into the Clubhouse. When it first started, everybody wanted to get into Clubhouse. It was just like overwhelming. It's like, oh my gosh, I want to be at all these clubs all the time. And I need to like hone in on what is meaningful to me, who
Right.
I really want to build a relationship with,
Yeah.
like yourself and like Talisha. I love Talisha.
Yes.
So and she lives like literally 10 minutes away from me.
Wow, I didn't know that. Oh my
She does.
goodness.
Yes, she does. So, for me it was important to find who I wanted to connect to and who was giving a message that related to what I was going through at the time.
Yeah.
And um I didn't necessarily get up on stage to speak all the time. However, I was in the room and I was just absorbing what I felt I needed at the time. And
Wow.
that's how Clubhouse has really helped me in that sense, because I've been able to navigate through the rooms and I know who to follow and I know who's going to speak to me,
Yeah.
and not necessarily go in and spend 3 hours talking about the baseball game, which I
Yeah.
could care less. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
so that's interesting. The reason I asked you that is said you said you know who to follow and the inspiration about what you need. So I was wondering what gives you the inspiration behind each lady and each mug that you name, or each man. Where does the inspiration come from? Do you see a person is through a relationship? Like Lola, is it? No,
Lola.
Lola is the design of the year. So
No, I'm sorry. That's Lucia.
that's
Lucia is the
oh,
design of
okay,
the
that's
year.
what I was trying to say. Okay,
Yeah.
so Lucia's what was the inspiration behind the design of the year?
That's a great question. So thank you so much for asking that. The inspiration for Lucia was that I wanted 2022 to be my light year.
Okay,
I wanted it to be, I knew it was going to be a great year just because of all the other experiences that I had had when I started up to 2021. So I knew that when I was designing Lucia, I wanted her to be the light.
yeah,
And that's exactly what she's been.
okay,
Lucia has been the light for me.
okay. So then next year or next season, did you have an Essence Festival signature cup?
I do not. However, I do have selected designs that I'm not taking all the cups, but I am taking selected designs to a Essence.
Okay. Well, if you guys have joined us today, we have been having an amazing girlfriend time with Alicia Boateng. And I'm super excited about our friendship. She's the one that personally designed my Nisha's Network mug, and I'm very grateful for her for that, along with the other mugs. If you go to her website, aliciaboateng.com, you will see some amazing mugs, and also the part where she gives back. And I wanted to ask you one last thing, and I don't know why I'm tongue twisted today to ask you all these things. I don't know. I'm like my mind is going 1,000 miles a minute. But I was going to ask you something else, Alicia. Oh my goodness, it has to come back to me.
Well, while you're thinking about that, I do want to share that we are going to be sharing or documenting our Essence Festival journey, because it is a journey. We're driving from South Florida. We have a truck full of
Driving,
stuff. Yes. And so we're going to be documenting the entire trip from the minute we get in the car. We're planning on leaving like at 3 o'clock in the morning. The minute we get in the car, we're going to be recording our drive. We're going to be recording when we get there, when we start setting up, all of that stuff. And I would love for everybody to participate in that.
yeah. So they can follow you on all social media platforms: Instagram,
Yes.
Facebook.
On Instagram, I am Alicia Boating Designs. Also on Facebook, I'm Alicia Boating Designs too.
Okay, so Alicia Bodie. Well, I'll be sharing this, and I'll be sharing, and I will share also when she's there. When are the exact dates of the Essence Festival?
July 1st through the 3rd. So we're leaving here on the 28th.
Okay,
Arriving late night on the 28th. We set up on the 29th and the 30th, and then the show opens on the 1st.
Okay, that's good. So you guys be on the lookout for Alicia for the Essence Festival previews and updates, and the whole entire festival weekend where she'll be featuring her own. Hold your mug up, hold Lucia up, your her own mugs. Now, this is it came back to me. Custom design mugs. You do
Hmm.
custom design mugs, right?
Definitely. I
Okay.
definitely do custom design mugs. And, what I ask is that you select the silhouette, and the silhouette being the girl. So obviously, this is one silhouette. This is another type of silhouette.
Mm-hmm.
And then what I can do is I can customize the colors for you. And
Okay.
usually, if you have like a logo, like yourself, or if you want me to add a name and so forth, I only do that to the custom orders.
Okay, just to the custom orders. What makes you stand out from the rest? That's my final question. What makes, because you see a lot of places are popping up with different, designs, but there's
Hmm.
something special about yours. But what would you say makes you stand out from the rest?
Well, I love that question. So thank you so much again for asking that. I know that there's a lot of talented other people out there that create these cups. And so I just want to make it clear that I wasn't the originator of the blinged out cups. However, I am the originator of the Afro-Glam cup. And
Ah,
what makes me stand out is that when I was designing my cups, I knew that I wanted to take it to a different level. I knew, I had seen other cups before, and although I, of course, admire their talent, um, I knew that I wanted to make mine different. I knew that I wanted mine to stand out, and that is why I took the time to design each and every one of the cups with the bead color that I wanted to use, whether I wanted to use pearls, whether I wanted to use the gold pearls, silver
okay,
pearls.
okay.
So that is what makes my designs stand out.
The Afro Glam, that is something really nice. I didn't know that. And I
Yes.
really don't see them everywhere, but I do know I've seen a few. And I was like, I wonder, but her signature is on the back of them, you guys. So you will
Yes.
know whether you have a copycat or whether you have the real thing because her signature is there. Alicia Boateng, she is their designs. And so you definitely want to
Yes,
go
and I
ahead.
also have a little sticker that I always put in the bottom. So that'll always have my information too. And then the same thing with the ones on these are a little bit bigger.
Okay, okay.
And my package, I'm very detailed. Excuse me, I'm very detailed when I send my packages out.
Yes.
So it'll always have a package slip that also has my logo on it and my business information. I also have tissue papers that have my logo on it. So you'll definitely know when you get a package from Alicia Boning Designs.
Well, you guys better get in on the good before these cups go into another level because right now started on Nisha's network. She's going to be featured at the Essence Festival with all of her display of her business, beautiful business of her celebrity cup designs. Alicia, thank you so much for today, girl. And you
Thank
helped me
you.
celebrate my 2-year anniversary. And I am
Yay!
so grateful that you joined me today. So you guys click share if you're just watching. Go back and hit the replay. Go to YouTube and subscribe to Nisha's network and share Alicia's celebrity cup designs. I mean, they are amazing. Thank you so much, beautiful, for sharing with me today.
Thank you. Have a blessed evening.
Thank you. And happy anniversary, Nisha's network. And thank
Yes,
you to my
happy
cousin
anniversary.
Will, who created the song. Hang tight, Alicia.
Yeah, what we doing now? It's Nisha's network, y'all. Connecting coach. It's Nisha's network, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's all about connecting, yeah, let's go. It's Nisha's network, yeah, 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 yeah. It's all about connecting, yeah, let's go. Connect and feel the vibe. Connections make you feel alive. We do this every day. Let's put your business on display. Network, let's heal and pray.